Welcome back to Breakbeat Code. Coach Calvin here. Let's start making a real music track with different sounds coming in at different times, layered on top of each other. In this section, we will learn how to use fitMedia to play sounds on multiple tracks, how to change the value of a variable, how memory works in Python, how Python reads each line of code, and how Python checks the current value of each variable. Let's watch the Python interpreter read and execute each line of the code from top to bottom. We will keep track of the value of each variable in this table. This table is similar to the way the computer will store the values of each variable in memory. As we change the values assigned to each variable, the computer's memory will be updated. The Python interpreter reads the next line, which says beat 1 equals common love drum beat 1. It then stores that information in memory like this. It creates a variable name in memory called beat 1. It now knows that when it sees beat 1, it is referring to the sound file called common love drum beat 1. It reads the next line of code, theme 1 equals common love theme piano 3. It stores that in memory so that it remembers that whenever it sees theme 1, it knows that it's referring to the sound file called common love theme piano 3. Next, it reads the line that says track equals 1, and it updates the memory. It creates a variable called track and assigns 1 to it. Then it goes to the next line, start equals 1. In the computer's memory, it creates a variable called start and assigns 1 to it. On the next line, it sees n equals 20. In the computer's memory, the Python interpreter creates a variable called n and assigns 20 to it. Next, it reads the instructions we give it using fitMedia. Fitmedia, parentheses, beat 1, comma, track, comma, start, comma, end, close parentheses. Here's how it follows the instructions. It checks its memory to find the current values of beat 1, track, start, and end. It will use the values of those variables when it executes the code. If we translated this code in spoken English, the instructions are like this. Play common love drum beat 1 on track 1, starting at measure 1 and ending at measure 20. It keeps reading from top to bottom. On the next line, it says track equals 2. It follows the instructions and changes the value of track from 1 to 2. It reads the next line, start equals 5. It changes the value of start to 5. We call the fitMedia function again, this time using theme 1 instead of beat 1, like this. Fitmedia, parentheses, theme 1, comma, track, comma, start, comma, end, close parentheses. EarSketch interprets these instructions like this. Play common love theme piano 3 on track 2, starting at measure 5 and ending at measure 20. It reads the computer's memory to find the values for the variables theme 1, track, start, and end. Theme 1 equals common love theme piano 3. The current value of track is 2. The current value of start is 5. But wait, hold up. What about the value of end? Notice that the value of end is unchanged because we did not update the value. And the current value of end is still 20. So both sounds will end at the same time. Hit the run button. Now we can see two tracks with the color blocks that represent the two different sounds. Notice that on track 1, the sound starts at the very beginning of measure 1, and the sound on track 2 starts on measure 5. This is because we updated the value of start to 5 before we call fitMedia function on line 28. Remember, Python reads from top to bottom. And again, we can see that both sounds end at measure 20 because we did not update the value for end. Let's click on the play button to hear our music track. In this section, we learned how to use fitMedia to play sounds on multiple tracks, how to change the value of a variable, how memory works in Python, how Python reads each line of code, and how Python checks the current value of each variable.